What's up, gamers? Got a new deck tech for you based off Swashbuckler's Whip from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Super realistic. You'll get this every single time. You'll win. This is financial advice by Swashbuckler's Whip. Yeah, let's see it. I got a whip in a dream. Swashbuckler's Whip, 1 mana. Okay, equipped creature has reach. And then 2 mana, 2 gray, tap, target artifact or creature. So you can just whip someone down. Whoop-ah! And then they're down. But we're focusing, I mean, that's great. But we're also focusing on, for 8 mana, tap, discover 10. Where basically you cascade for 10. You exile cards from top of your library to exile an online card with mana value 10 or less. Cast it without paying its mana cost or put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. And it has equip 1. Sick, right? Okay. And then just so you guys know, the game plan is you can tap somebody down or you can gamble for 8 mana. That's usually how this card goes. You can tap someone down or you can gamble and hope you get something worth 8 mana or higher. But that's not how we're doing it. We're playing a lot smarter. We're playing a lot better. And this is a lot about cheating. This is a cheating deck. We cheat. We cheat here. We discover for cheap. So we're going to cheat even more. We got Círdan, the shipwright, as our commander. Don't really care about him too much. Don't play into him all that much. Just cast him when you have mana while you're waiting for your other pieces. Vigilance. Basically, you can cheat stuff into play or draw cards. Those are both great. Players will put stuff into the battlefield if they don't get votes. So play around with that. You have big creatures in here because obviously we want to discover them. So you can slam them down before they're even ready. So it's good. Whatever. Who cares about the commander, though? This is all about the secret tech. All right? The dream. Reduce the whip cost. All right? Hearthstone. Biomancer Familiar. And Training Grounds. All of these reduce creature ability. And you're like, wait, it's not a creature ability. Yes, it is. Right? Unless I'm an idiot. But it says the artifact gives that creature. Right? If we go back to the whip, which we'll see in the next page pretty much. It gives them that thing, right? It's not an artifact where you're tapping it for this ability. It gives the creature that, so it's a creature ability now because it gives it to the creature, like an enchantment, whatever. Who cares? But this reduces by 5. 2 from Biomancer, 2 from Training Ground, 1 from Hearthstone. Pretty sweet. Noticeably, Hearthstone does make that do that to every creature, but who cares? You're gonna win anyway, 100% guaranteed. And Biomancer's a 2-drop, Training Ground 1-drop, easy, low mana curve, super good. Balances out with all the big baddies we got going on later on. Okay, the gas. Okay, forget what I said about even those cost reducers, okay, because who cares? Because we got Pilipala, right? You steal this guy from your local thrift store. He is 2 mana, untap, add 1 mana of any color. That's redundant. But he has flying, and he's the guy you can put the whip on if you want a Scarecrow to basically summon eldritch deities from beyond the grave with a whip, which I think is super hilarious. You also got this if you got other creatures, so you can just give them the Umbral Mantle. It has 3 mana, untap. You get +2/+2. Who cares? Equip 0, pretty sweet. And the reason I'm like, why I don't even care about them, about cost reducing in general, is you want to get the Forsaken Monument, Basalt Monolith combo, infinite mana. You tap Basalt, 3 mana. You get an extra mana from Forsaken. You can pay 3, untap it. You have infinite colorless, so you can untap a billion times and tap your whip a billion times as well. So even if you don't have the cost reducers, you can do that. But if you have the cost reducers, it means these are less necessary because you can still discover for like a billion because it'll cost like 3 mana to discover. And then untapping Pili is free. And then Umbral Mantle is like 1 mana to untap. So it's like 4 mana to discover for 10. That's not too bad still. But you want obviously the infinite, who cares? That's the gas. How are you going to get all these artifacts, all these things? Alright, we're tutoring. That's right. Tutors, artifact tutors, fabricate, treasure mage, trophy mage, anchored reality, Tezzeret the Seeker, Moon Silver Key, Inventor's Fair. Who cares? Add whichever ones you have the budget for. Just kidding, this is a super budget friendly deck. So add all of them because they're going to be super important to get all your infinite mana and infinite wombo combos out going at the same time. Okay. Doomsday. Here's how it's going to go. Pilipala with Swashbuckler Whip. Okay, there it is again. Because it has reach, and then, comma, this, and that. It's all under equipped creature has. So, in case there's any doubters in the chat, obviously. Yeah, so you just do a little bit of tap, untap, tap, untap, tap, untap, tap, untap, tap, tap. Boom, bang. Desolation Twin, Flare of Loyalties, Impervious Great Worm, Jin-Gitaxias. Just kidding. I do not want to catch you playing Jin-Gitaxias, Core Augur. Okay, he's at 10 mana. Doesn't matter. Alright? That makes it no fun. Alright? I know this deck is all about having a great time, but this is no fun. Alright? This is not fun at all. Don't play this card. Alright, take that out. Get that out of there. Ulamog, though. Ulamog is perfectly balanced and super fun. And you should discover into him or cascade into him whenever you can, because he's super fun and very balanced. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. You just discover your entire deck. Don't have anything cost more than 10 mana. And that's about it. Yeah. Just ramp, play, whip, win. Easy as that. Later, gamers.